This is a recap of the Itasca County Board of Commissioners work session that was held on Tuesday, November 17th. Commissioners approved the agenda and the minutes. There were 11 items on the consent agenda. The last item, which was a request made by Warba Feely Sago Fire Department Joint Powers Board for conveyance of tax forfeit lands for purchase of the old Warba garage. The commissioners did take action on that consent item at today's meeting, and it passed unanimously. There was no citizen input participation today. Commissioners heard from Human Resources Director Lynn Hart on a potential nepotism issue in the Road and Bridge Department. Lynn reviewed the policy with us. We had a general discussion, and we'll bring this issue back to the board at our next meeting for continued discussion and potential action decision making. Ed Zabinski and Laura Connolly presented a resolution from the Itasca Clean Water Commitment. They showed us a list of other communities that have supported the resolution. Commissioners asked questions, and this item also moved forward to our consent agenda at our upcoming regular business meeting. Commissioner Terry Snyder presented a grant request from Wabana Township and WCOLA. This grant request was for use of Tourism and Economic Development Fund. No, I'm sorry. It was use of the Environmental Trust Fund. $10,000 from the Environmental Trust Fund for a mobile aquatic invasive species unit. That item moved forward as well. Mr. Elmer Cohn spoke to the board on options from Canisteo, on options for Canisteo Pitwater. Commissioner Trunt asked that Mr. Cohn bring back a more fleshed out proposal for the board or a committee designated by the board to consider. Tamara Lowney, as well as Mayor Boone from Big Fork and other members of the Big Fork community, as well as Auditor Walker, spoke to the board on a request for abatement of property taxes for the former GGI or E2IP building. Anderson Fabrics from Black Duck is looking at acquiring not only the building, but the employees, and the commissioners gave their approval for this to move forward. A public hearing will be set up, I believe, for December 8th, where the final proposal will be heard, and the public will have an opportunity to speak for it or against it. And finally, Administrator Skiles presented the Board of Commissioners with a Corona Relief Fund update, gave an updated total, and made proposals for expenditures out of the CARES Act funds, though the board took action on several of those items. Commissioners gave updates on their committee reports. There was no administrator update, one brief commissioner comment, and the meeting was adjourned. Thank you very much.